My focus student is a 16-year-old boy. He has been diagnosed with an intellectual disability and a hearing impairment, and he has cochlear implants. His main method of communicating is either pointing or signing. Due to limited mobility in his hands, signing is a little more difficult for him because he can't always form the sign exactly. Signing works well for him at home with his family because they're used to it and they can understand him, but it is not effective to use with peers. When engaging in conversation with people who do not know sign, he typically taps the person and points at what he wants to talk about, and then they have to guess, and sometimes it can be difficult to guess at what he's pointing at. I chose to work on initiating conversations in a more effective way so that he would be able to form better relationships with his peers. I am writing my instructional program using the Proloquo to Go app for the iPad, which is an app that generates speech when the student presses on a word or a phrase that's paired with a picture. And I chose this app because my focus student is already using it and he can navigate it fairly well. He also uses sign, however, he can't use this to communicate with his peers that don't know sign language. And my focus student struggles with expressive and social communication, however, he has really good receptive communication. The first article I reviewed was by Hamilton and Snell, and it talked about using a least to most prompting system, which I will describe later, and it also talked about teaching communication in the natural setting. I chose to use both of these strategies in my program in order to increase generalization and also to increase spontaneous use of my students' communication device. The second article I reviewed talked about the importance of using peers to help increase communication, and this article was by Hunt, Allwell, and Goetz. And I chose to implement this in my program because right now my student doesn't have a lot of interactions with his peers, and I believe that this is because he doesn't really know how to go about doing this. So by using a trained peer, I would be assured that he would always be naturally reinforced through his interactions. The skill I am focusing on is initiating conversation with peers. I'm using a least to most prompting system in natural environments with a trained peer. This will help make the interaction a little less stigmatizing because the instructor will still be close by to oversee the interaction, however, the student will have some independence. The prompt levels are looking at the student with an expectant look, which means raising your eyebrows and tilting your head, verbal, pointing, and modeling. Since my student already knows how to use the Proloquo to Go, he just doesn't do it spontaneously, and he is also not impulsive, the least to most prompting system will be appropriate. When doing the instructional procedures for this program, you need to have the student with their iPad with the Proloquo to Go app already on it, ready to go. And then you have the peer with them, and I'm going to pretend to be the peer giving her the prompts. So there are 3 behaviors that I want her to do. The first is make eye contact with the peer for 2 to 4 seconds. The second is to open up Proloquo to Go on the iPad. And then the third is to choose one of the 3 greetings. So we're going to go through with her doing the first 2 behaviors spontaneously, and then I'll go through each of the prompt levels for the last behavior. Okay, so first, she made eye contact for 2 to 4 seconds. Next, she has the app open, so I give 5 seconds to wait for her to choose a greeting. If she doesn't, then I give her an expectant look. Give them 5 more seconds. If she still doesn't choose a greeting, I give her a verbal prompt. Can you choose one of your 3 greetings? Hey, what's up, or how are you? After 5 more seconds, if she still doesn't choose one, you point. And if she still doesn't do one, you model. Look, you choose hey, what's up, or how are you? How about hey? Hey. And that's it.